Hello everyone. Our next topic is pattern observation. In this we will discuss number pattern and dots pattern. Let us discuss these two patterns one by one. Number pattern. Number pattern is a pattern or sequence in a series of number. The pattern generally establishes the common relationship between all the numbers. For example, 5, 10, 15, 20. Here we get the numbers in the pattern by skipping the counting by 5. So the next number will be 5, 10, 15, 20. The next number will be 25. To solve the problem of number pattern, we need to observe the rule being followed in the pattern. And to find the rule, we need to see the few steps or numbers in the series. Here, we have to observe the pattern and answer what we will write at step number 6 and step number 7. At step number 1, 1 is written one time, and if we multiply 1 with 1, we will get 1. At step number 2, 1 is written 2 times, and if we multiply 11 with 11, we will get 121. At step number 3, 1 is written 3 times, and if we multiply 111 with 111, we will get 12321. Observe that 1, 2, 3. 1 is written 3 times. So 1, 2, 3 and then reverse counting to 1. At step number 4, 1 is written 4 times. If we multiply 1111 with 1111, we will get 1, 2, 3, 4 and then reverse counting 3, 2, 1. At step number 5, 1 is written 5 times, and if we multiply 11,111 with 11,111, we will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then reverse counting 4, 3, 2, 1. So, at step number 6, we will write 1 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and multiplied it by 1 written as 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the result that we will get is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and then reverse counting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Similarly, at step number 7, we will write 1 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and multiply it by 1 written as 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we multiply both these numbers, we will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and then reverse counting 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clear? Let's name a pattern P 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Now add 1 and multiply 2 in every number of pattern P. We will get a new pattern, that is Q. We have to write all the numbers in the new pattern. Add 1. 3 plus 1 4, 6 plus 1 7, 9 plus 1 10, 12 plus 1 13, 15 plus 1 16, 18 plus 1 19. Now multiply in every number by 2. 4 twos are 8, 7 twos are 14, 10 twos are 20, 13 twos are 26, 16 twos are 32, 19 twos are 38. So the number that will be written in the pattern Q will be 8, 14, 20, 26, 32, 38. This is the answer. Some problems for the pattern can also involve a pattern of dots. It can be a line dot pattern, it can be a rectangular dot pattern, it can be a square dot pattern or a triangular dot pattern. Let us discuss these patterns one by one. Line pattern. Line pattern is said to exist when the points form a straight line. When the points form a straight line, the number of dots in this straight line is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The number of dots in this straight line is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The line can be horizontal or it can be a vertical line. The next is rectangular dot pattern. In this pattern, the number of rows and the number of columns are not equal. Here, in the rows, there are 2 rows, and in the columns, there are 3 columns. So, number of rows and columns are not equal. Similarly, the rows are 2 and the columns are 4. Here, the rows are 5 and the columns are 2. In this, the rows are 2 and the columns are 6. So, number of rows and the number of columns are not equal in the rectangular pattern. The number of dots in the rectangular pattern can be calculated by multiplying the number of rows with the number of columns. The rows are 2 and the columns are 3, so 2 multiplied 3 is equals to 6. Similarly, the rows are 3 and the columns are 2, so 3 multiplied by 2 is equals to 6. Similarly, in this, the rows are 2 and the columns are 4, so 2 multiplied 4 is equals to 8. The rows are 5 and the columns are 2, 5 multiplied 2 is equals to 10. The rows are 2 and the columns are 6, 2 multiplied 6 is equals to 12. So, the number of dots is calculated by multiplying the number of rows with the number of columns. Square dot pattern. In square dot pattern, the number of dots in rows and columns are equal. For example, in the rows there are 2 dots and in the columns there are 2 dots. So, 2 multiply 2, there are 4 dots in this pattern. There are 3 rows and 3 columns, and the number of dots in rows and columns are 3, 3 each. So, there are 9 dots in this pattern. There are 4 rows and 4 columns, and there are 4 dots in each row and each column. So 4 multiplied 4 is equals to 16. So 16 dots are there in this pattern. So 4, 9 and 16, these numbers are known as perfect square. So next number that is a perfect square is 5 multiplied 5 is equals to 25. The next pattern is triangular dot pattern. In this pattern, the dots are arranged in triangular form. The first triangle has 1 dot. The second triangle has another row with 2 extra dots as compared to the previous triangle. The third triangle has one another row with 3 extra dots as compared to the previous triangle. Similarly, in the next triangle, we have another row with 4 dots as compared to the previous triangle. So, in this triangle, total number of dots are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The dots are 10 in this triangle. So in dot pattern, the dots are arranged in the triangular form.